Hey there, Brian Wright, founder, CEO of New Patient Group, host, New Patient Group podcast, managing partner of Wright Chat. We get asked a lot, what is the difference between a consultant and a coach? We get lumped into that consultant category a lot, and it's always been a terminology that I don't like. Not because I don't like consultants, but I just don't want to be lumped into that category because what we do here at New Patient Group is very different. We're coaches. Here's the biggest difference. A consultant will give you ideas. Sometimes those ideas are great. Sometimes they're not so great. Sometimes they're in between. They're going to give you a whole host of ideas, but then it's up to you to implement them. Leave you on an island, if you will. And for those of you out there that are people that like to get to the gym, you use the equipment well, you don't have a problem holding yourself accountable. You don't have a problem with making sure you and the team are role playing consistently, making sure you're following up, making sure things actually get done. But then more importantly, the harder part is that they remain implemented. That's always the biggest challenge with us as humans is the implementation, but even harder is keeping it implemented. That's a consultant, right? A lot of consultants out there, they need to be able to take on a lot of clients, and they need to be able to only see those clients a limited amount of time. Otherwise, they can't get enough clients to grow. And that's fine. We all run a business. We're all trying to make money. So here's the difference with a coach. A coach will give you ideas, but the coach is also there with you to make sure they're implemented through repetition, accountability, role plays in practice, leadership coaching, employee training, even coaching you around what to do on your online marketing, making sure that's looking prettier than everybody else. And then also, like I said, internally, making sure you're converting at a higher level through sales fundamentals and experience training. And experience training and sales training are things we all need. We all should be getting continuing ed, if you will, in those areas. But it goes beyond that. Like I said, it's not just giving you the ideas. It's a person that is making sure that you are getting into the gym, using the equipment right, making sure that you're using the equipment consistently. Fundamentally, you're using it properly. You're not doing those reps too fast. You're doing it nice and slow, which is what builds muscle. The eccentric mode, people call that the big muscle builders, if you will. It's actually when you're bringing your arm down from a bicep curl, that's actually what grows your muscle, not when you bring it up. It's the opposite of what most people think. But in addition, from a coaching standpoint, it's also making sure you're innovating. It's also taking your ideas and making sure your ideas are being consistently implemented. Maybe you go to an event and you watch 3 speakers and they're wonderful. A coach helps you implement those as well. Again, through all the same things: accountability, organization, repetition, training. That person there, let's just call a spade a spade. It's there to kick you in the butt in the times that maybe you just don't want to do things. A lot of times coaches make you do things you already know you should be doing, but you just need a kick in the tail to do it. Other times they're helping you do things when you just have no clue how to do it. Maybe that's fixing no-shows. Maybe that's getting your treatment conversion with your TC. Maybe that's getting that up 10, 15%. The New Patient Group clients are at 80% above. That's our conversion rate as a company across the board. Same day start rate is through the roof. Why? Because of the sales coaching, because of the repetition, the accountability, all of those things. And that's the biggest difference with a coach, because us with New Patient Group, our intention is to never leave your organization. Why? Well, there's always something to coach on. There's always something new, but also the key to success, there's always something to coach that you've already been over. Maybe you even implemented it well. Well, to keep it implemented well, you still have to do it. So hard to get people to buy into that mindset, but that's the mindset of the most successful entrepreneurs. That's why our practices dominate this industry. That's why I speak for Invisalign, OrthoFi, Dental Monitoring, Propel, Henry Schein. The biggest names in this industry have us speak because of how well our practices do. And they do that because it's not a consulting approach here. It's a coaching approach. It's a very, very big difference. So anytime you think consultant, see if that consultant is there to give you some ideas and then leave, or see if that person's going to be there through the thick and thin, through the good and bad, through the ups and downs, to make sure you're coached through things, to make sure you're dominating this new economy year in and year out, regardless of whether or not the economy's doing great or it's in the tank like it unfortunately is right now. Make sure to check us out at New Patient Group. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to our YouTube station, check out the New Patient Group podcast. And also go to our site, click on the live sessions, see what we have, our virtual boot camps that are upcoming, our 1-hour workshops, our Brian Wright Live. Go check out our on-demand. Start there with our company. Pick one of those, get started, check out our content, see if you like it, see if if it's a fit, if you will. And then you can always become a private client later. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.